Hi, collective. Come on in, y'all. These damn mosquitoes. Ankles. Step outside for 2 seconds. Y'all come on in. Let's tap in, y'all. Let me try to get a couple readings out today. Get a couple readings out today, y'all. For y'all. Let's tap in, y'all. Let's see which cards on these. Give y'all a minute. You in the clouds, scared to come down. Come on down, collective. I ain't gonna bite you. Let's tap in, y'all. Unlock the doors to any spell work, any death spells, beauty spells, financial spells, fertility spells. Unlock the doors to positivity, prosperity, abundance, goodwill, good health, good wealth, good service. Okay. Happy birthday, collective. And I want to send special love to all the women for breast cancer awareness. Sending you guys nothing but love. I rock pink in October for breast cancer survivors collective. Okay. So remember, y'all the MVP. Sending you guys nothing but love, peace, happiness, and prosperity. And you guys send some of that back. So all my spiritual ones, get your world's quartz. Send love too. Send love. Protect the boobs. Okay. Protect the boobs. Y'all got this. Keep fighting. Let's keep going. Let's see what's going on, y'all. So I'll be using them. We bringing all the pink out. Bringing all the pink out. So I'm sending, there goes some rose quartz. We got the rose quartz, y'all. All right. So let's tap in. All right. On my little journey, y'all. Hey, collective. How you doing? The download that I was getting was, and it's what else? October. It'll come to me. Okay. Collective. What I was getting, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Like something someone done, I'm starting to see like they starting to see it wasn't worth it. You know, everybody who came up against you, who smeared you, like it's about to get to the point like people really gonna have a reality check because it wasn't worth it. Whatever betrayal that someone took some type of money, investment, material gain, opportunity. So these was opportunities or whatever it was. They're about to find out that something wasn't worth it. Okay, struggle, lack, and insecurity out here with the five of coins. I cut the deck. So somebody could have took some type of money. Somebody could have did something to you financially, but they about to realize that it wasn't even worth it, baby. It really wasn't. These betrayals, people, whatever was done in the dark, always come to the light, and people, yeah, whatever this betrayal was, it wasn't even worth it. People about to start to realize, like going up against you, you know, it wasn't worth it. You know your worth. You know your value. Like everybody who smeared you, I'm saying like people were talking. When I say did you dirty, talked about you, called you everything but a child of the Most High. Okay, they about to see that it really wasn't worth going all the pain and the suffering that they're about to get, everything that they sent towards you. They about to realize that that wasn't even worth it. You was the one that they should have been standing with instead of trying to stand against. Okay, so somebody could have took some type of pinnacle out here with the Ace of Pentacles, investment, material gain, opportunity. Someone could have tried to take an opportunity or something from you, or hmm, yeah, whatever this was, somebody about to realize that it wasn't worth it. You know your worth. You can see through stuff now. Yeah, someone broke their own heart with this heartache healing journey, and heart healing with the three of swords. Somebody stabbed themselves in the heart from trying to whatever, whoever took some type of money or did something, this false investment. All of this is yours. It's going back to you. These people broke their own heart. Well, whatever this collaboration was, whoever collaborated against you, they did this to themselves. They broke their own heart. Every sword that they put in your heart, in your back, all the swords that these people put in your back, they broke their own heart because you was the gift. They would have realized that they had gifts and that they were a gift too. If they wouldn't have been so focused on trying to disturb your peace, they could have really tapped in, and they could have really tapped in and seen what they was really made of. But somebody was just so focused on breaking you and stopping your investments, and they broke their own heart. You know, life and death is in the tongue, they say, and they spoke death. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, they can't build with you, collective. Out here with this Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Pentacles, hard work, skills, and talent. This is all you, baby. This is all you. These people know they can't come back in your life. The only thing they can do is sit on the sideline and try to start destruction. But they broke their own heart on this one, collective. The Wheel of Fortune turning back in your favor. Any delay, it was just delays. This pinnacle, somebody tried to get in between whatever this is to take this pinnacle or whatever. Somebody luck is running out. Your future, your destiny, success. When you walked away out here, see, whatever it is, it always was written. It was already written for you. It was already written. You see that up there? It was already written for you. It was in the books. It was waiting on your name to be called, and people wanted to smear it. Your name always been right there. But I'm still this betrayal. Whatever people was doing in the background, they about to realize it wasn't worth it. They was getting tested and they failed. Like I said, people will fail you, collective, but you never fail yourself. And you teach people how to treat you. First time certain things be a mistake. The second time, that's what they want to do. That's what they chose to do. Yep, Tower. Somebody going through a tower. Somebody took some type of money to do something to you because you over here with this Wheel of Fortune. Hard work, skills, talent. You over here with this Wheel of Fortune. Whoever took some type of money to break your heart or to play with your heart or do whatever that they were doing to play you, they broke their own heart. They falling right into a tower. People about to have a whole lot of tower moments. Let's see what else. Yeah, an emperor. Emperor, leadership. Divine masculine. Somebody putting your life back in order from these people trying to destroy it. See? You ain't got to win. You know when certain people walk in the room. Certain people don't have to announce themselves. It's the way that you carry yourself. Yeah, you over here with the Wheel of Fortune. Hard work with the Emperor. Mm-hmm. And somebody on the other side, they having a tower. This little Ace of Pentacles, whatever they invested in, they broke their own heart. You got Emperor energy out here. Masculine, you stepping into your power. Oh, too many. You stepping into your power. Feminine, you stepping into your power with the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. These people, it wasn't worth it. Whatever it is they invested in, yeah, it wasn't worth it. Not somebody bored, withdraw, 4 of Cups out here. That offer, they done. You see, somebody trying to offer them something, they bored with it. Tower, they invested in the wrong thing. Whoever went against you, it wasn't worth it. But before the Most High open any door, you tell them expose your foes, because you don't know who. You don't go to everything you're invited to. You know, far as you ain't partying with misery and messery, and these people miserable. Yeah, strength. That's what I'm talking about, collective. You coming out with all man. You coming out on top. They wanted to break you. Big Leo energy out here. Okay, courage, bravery. They wanted to break you. You're not easily broken. Everybody had their days. You human. Yep, with the sun, somebody is mad something was illuminated to you. What they invested in. Out here with the sun, somebody shining some type of light on what somebody was really about. A lot of people didn't invest in you. They betted against you. And this is where their tower is coming from. It ain't no sunshine when she's gone, when he's gone. And you just separated yourself from people, places and things. You see that people did not want the best for you. They invested in your failure, but you invested in your come up. Self-investment is never a bad investment. Slow and steady, we're in the race. You ain't in competition with nobody. Yeah, out here with the Ace of Wands, new beginnings and growth, sowing seeds. All on your wheel of fortune. Everybody wanted to hop on your wheel. But it's funny how these tables turn, collective. Somebody mad because something that they were doing in the spiritual realm, offering something. Somebody could have tried to bring tower moments, heartbreaks. This was a bad investment, whatever that they invested in. Yeah, with the Page of Cups in reverse, lighthearted. This person was very cold-hearted. They were very cold-hearted when it came to whatever that it was when it with you. They went right into this tower moment from going against you. Oh man, I hate when it flip over. What card is that? I'm gonna take it. Yeah, with the page of Pentacles. Yep, stay grounded, collective, and focus. You got a whole new beginning out here. Things may be going slow, but you got it. You got it. This new beginning. Somebody wanted to bring a tower to the things that you built. You already was at completion. But whoever this is over here, mm-mm, you had to start over. Started new. Yeah, something was holding you back. Holding division, ships coming in. Somebody just sitting there waiting for something that's not coming. It's not coming. They went against you. It wasn't worth it. Yep, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. You had to put your swords up, intelligent, truth, and reasonable. Somebody was trying to make it seem like you wasn't as sharp as you was. This is a whole lot of you had to find this strength. People was trying to weaken you. A lot of people put their mouth on you. But you and your Queen of Swords energy. You snapping back. Respectfully. But people gonna realize that it wasn't worth going against you. What else we got? Yeah, somebody just waiting. Yeah, they waiting on this. They waiting on this Ten of Cups. The community, this Ten of Pentacles is not coming in. You were the Ten of Pentacles, and they mishandled it. This came out in the reverse. This Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could be waiting on some type of money, community, legacy, wealth, and inheritance. You the sun. Your energy go where you go. You see, when people came up, a whole community of people could have came up against you. Now they getting shook. You know how you flip somebody upside down and they pockets all their money just fall out? Yeah, that's what this is. Family, friends, community. It ain't happening because they shouldn't have went against you. A lot of people just sit back and watch stuff happen. You can't heal in the same place that hurt you, that tried to break you. And see, you doing the healing work. Yeah, out here with this what is it? One, two, the six of coins, giving, receiving, and charity. You had to pull back and stop giving to people so much. It was depleting you. And then people said don't appreciate your value of what you have done. I ain't tell you to do it. You didn't stop them either. This is all you, baby. You did this. You built this. You pour into those who pour into you. What else we got? I don't think it was worth it. Whatever this betrayal was. Yeah, dreams come true. Happy ever after. Somebody is not getting this. Somebody was trying to stop you from moving forward. Didn't want your dreams to come true. Like you telling people things and they in the back not hoping that it don't come into fruition. Instead of if you don't believe in something that someone is doing, that doesn't mean you curse it. See, the Most High heard these people thoughts. They heard the things people were saying behind your back. So that's why they pulled you out of the situation. You can't share with these people. This is the same people that went against you. It don't take nothing to encourage somebody. Words of encouragement. If you don't got nothing to offer them, what's wrong with a couple nice words and really mean it? These people didn't mean it. You were sharing your dreams with them. The quicker you were saying it, the quicker they was cursing it. Yeah, King, Knight of Pentacles. You're goal oriented. Like you got this. Consistency. Stay consistent, collective. Yeah, not look. Somebody is in conflict. Drama. They chose wrong. It was a situation where someone had a decision to choose you or to something with you. These people went against you, baby. They started conflict. Put 10 swords in your back when one would have been enough. Betrayal after betrayal after betrayal after betrayal. They betrayed you. Wanted you done. Thought you was easily to replace. Started drama behind your back. Left you for dead. Some of them was doing death spells. Some of them said they didn't care what happened to you. And that's who you choose. No, you're not a charity case, but you can build charity. This is what these people wanted for you. Was it worth it? I don't think it was worth it. Trying to end you like this, betraying you like that. I don't think it was worth it. They were sending conflict spells. Conflict. And this, when you hear spells and certain things like that, we talk on a spiritual level. But talking about people cursing people when they're not there to defend themselves, that's a form of spell work. Cursing your name, cursing your abundance. Sydney, not really wanting the best for you. That's a form of spell work, of witchcraft. Witchcraft come in many different forms. Witchcraft. They chose witchcraft that they was going to use towards you. Witchcraft. Which they showed which way they was going to go. How they was going to treat you. And they chose to betray you. Left you out for dead, baby. Somebody literally could have left somebody for dead. They didn't care how you survived. Long as they was okay. They ain't care. They ain't have a care in the world. They was fun. It was fun. Whatever, when your back was against the wall, they enjoyed it. They about to find out it really wasn't worth it. Yep, it wasn't worth it. You standing on business. Rest, recovery, relaxation. I heard with the four of swords. Is this the three of swords? 4 swords. Yeah, you relaxing. You focusing on rest, recharging yourself, reflecting. Just because you reflect on something, that doesn't mean you're trying to go backwards. You're just reflecting. You're starting to see certain things that you may haven't seen. Excuse me, collective. But the signs was there. Now somebody want to give you a small pinnacle. They want to give you a small pinnacle. These people got conflict. There's drama. And you just move yourself out of it. Yeah, the lovers. A lover can be significant. A Gemini can be significant. Somebody was two-faced. Somebody was trying to cause conflict in your love life, love, romance, self-love, divine love. That's the energy you're supposed to be on. These people did the most. When I say did the most, but who God put there for you is for you. Sometimes you gotta ask, did God send this? These was two Gemini. These are two-faced people. But you coming out with, you got real love. You got an emperor. Authority. Somebody wanted to have authority over your love life, over your finances, wanted everything. Like, these people is in conflict with themselves because they about to see what's really about to happen. It wasn't worth going against you like this. Putting your love life on display, putting you on display, the things that you love. They'll never want you to be in harmony. That's throat chakra energy. They blue. So somebody was gossiping a lot about your love life. That's why you don't tell people all your business. When they don't know nothing, they don't know what to attack. These people did the most. But God closed doors because it says positive partnerships, kindred spirit. You had to close some doors. You had to. As soon as you closed doors, you opened it up for true love. A lot of these people failed to test love, lust, and loyalty. A lot of people gave up on you for lust, which they thought it was love, and it wasn't. And they played themselves. But you know, collective, you got to keep it moving, baby. Part of the game. Keep it moving. Once people choose their side like that, you leave them where they at. With this Page of Wands, adventurous. Somebody was too curious. They had a wandering eye. You see? Anything that make them rise, they was ready to rise. You wasn't courageous enough, adventurous enough or something. You ain't never got to be something that you're not to fit in with nobody. Yeah, not somebody up work. It says worry, overthink, and self-doubt. Because somebody didn't want to do the work. They just wanted to gain off the benefit without doing the work. So if somebody had chose somebody or, chose to partner with somebody to go against you, it all shows who did the work and who didn't. You nurture yourself, Empress energy. It's all about nurturing yourself. Some of y'all had to love yourself. Because when your eyes open up and see that this was fake love and people really want love in you, they was burdening you, you got to nurture yourself back to good health. Yeah, alignment, swift action, fast movement. Somebody did something too fast. With this Eight of Wands in reverse, they wanted to take you out of alignment. They did something too fast. They chose something too fast. They said something too fast, and that's eating the hell out of them. They did something too fast. Say, for instance, you were doing something, you were focusing on yourself. You were thinking about self, and somebody else, they ain't had time. They hooked up with a Queen of Wands in reverse, this witchy energy, and not in a good way, this persuasive energy. They could have slept with somebody fast or something. They did something too fast. They made a bed, let them lay in it. I heard with this Queen of Wands in reverse. Passionate, somebody moved off lust, baby. They moved off lust. Could have slept with somebody. Yeah, that was lust. That wasn't love. You was real love. They made their bed. Let them have fun in it, babe. They ain't got nothing to do with you. You chose peace. Now somebody all in conflict with they self. They did it to they self. They broke their own heart. Ooh, and what we got? The Three of Pentacles, collaboration, group work. So a whole group did this. Could have sent somebody in to sleep with somebody or something, but all this was to get back at you because you're the empress. You did the work. You hold every crown in the deck. I mean, you every queen in the deck. When you really know who you are, people gonna change on you just like season change. You change too because you know your worth. Your crown was never for nobody to take, babe. I don't care how many people collaborate together. You are who you say you are, and it shows. Yeah, somebody picked a fake empress and got themselves tied up. Mm-hmm. Trapped, powerless, and uncertain. They went into something blind. Collaborated. Whole communities collaborated together. You're the empress. When you go, your energy go with you. They're starting to see it wasn't worth it, especially going against a empress energy. And they under judgment. They want to date somebody. You got nostalgia. You got out here with the Six of Cups, right? Nostalgia, gift, inner child. You healed your inner child. These people didn't even do the work. How you gonna try to sit somewhere and you didn't even do the work? They under judgment. Somebody could have been doing something to you since you were a child. Somebody could have been cursing you since you was a child. And your ancestors is calling judgment on people. Yeah, friendships, abundance, celebration. You getting real friends. Friends could have came up against you. Family could have came up against you. Whole community came up against you. You know you somebody when people come up against you like that. That's why this solitude, whatever you in, it was called for you to do so. You don't sleep behind filth. You won't even put your body in that type of situation. These people wanted to have sex with people you had that. Like somebody just did a lot. And spell work because you the star and you getting justice and you're protected with the Four of Pentacles. You standing on business. You see how you standing on those two pentacles? You standing on business. You see them? Do you see it? Yeah, you the star. Justice, truth, balance, integrity, and fairness. These people didn't have integrity. Didn't I tell you that like people integrity was being tested and they failed miserably. When I say failed miserably, protection. You protected. You standing on business. This was not even worth it. It really wasn't. It wasn't. And then I say, look, Empress in reverse. Somebody chose wrong. Collective. They chose wrong, baby. They thought you was an option. Or somebody just had hell of options. They ain't gonna come across your energy. Not saying that people not gonna do good and do great. You wish them the best, but they'll never be a get at you. They'll never get at you. They didn't nurture you. You had to break these cycles on through your life. Feminine energy went up against you. They don't know why they don't like you. You don't know why. I don't know why they make me sick. Jealousy and envy is a disease. But like I tell y'all, it's not your job to diagnose people's problem when it comes to you. You send them to God. Write them a prescription to go out there in nature and take their problem up with God. You don't sit there and try to diagnose people problems. You keep it moving. Because jealousy and envy is a disease. A lot of you ever heard people, they make me sick. I don't know. They make me sick. Some of y'all, you pick up on stuff, you be like, I don't know why I don't click with that person. I just don't know. That's different from, they make me sick. I don't like them. I don't care. I hate them. Like that. That's a whole different type of envy and jealousy. And don't never always think because like jealousy and envy come in because of material. No, jealousy and envy come in your healed self. How you handle things that people put in place. A lot of people put a lot of obstacles in your way and you still jumped over them. And then you sit there and how the hell they get through that? It wasn't even worth it. All this I did, it wasn't even worth it. And you still winning. You still winning. That's why a whole lot of bitches mad. That's why a lot of people walking around with a mad face. Slow and steady winning race. You was never in competition with people collecting. But people sat in the back and made you their problem. They had to outdo you, outbeat you, outlive you, outlast you. Wanted your leftovers. Leftovers, definition of leftover is something that hasn't been used so they can have it. Because you ain't being used by nobody. You ain't being used. Page of Swords, insight, logical. You had to heal yourself. Some of y'all didn't get that mother energy, that feminine energy. Like if family, they didn't love you how they supposed to love you. As a woman, teach you certain things. You had to learn certain shit yourself. You had to be your own mother sometime. You had to be your own father. You had to nurture yourself. These people left you out in the cold and thought it was funny. When you was here as a gift, knew you was fragile, knew you was this empath, knew you was this, you had these gifts. Don't never get it twisted. People be knowing, but they benefit off of your brokenness. You ain't never broke. Take that shit out your vocabulary. You're not easily broken. And when you say poor and stuff like that, watch who you're pouring into. Poor, same word, spelled different. You get what I'm saying? Some people have poor mentalities. You get what I'm saying? You pouring into the wrong people. The fool in reverse. Beginning, leaps of faith. Innocent, trust. This was not a good idea. Whoever thought that they was gonna get a new identity. I'll take it. Somebody thought they was gonna rebrand themselves off of your essence. They're not getting it. Somebody could have been trying to juggle you. I'm seeing plastic. I don't know why this look like a garbage bag on his little thing right there. The garbage bags, y'all know the garbage bags you go to the store. These people is trash. They're trash. They trashed your name. Trash. A lot of people threw you out like you were trash. What it say? One man's trash is another man's treasure. But you ain't never been a category of trash. That's where they fucked up at. You never been trash. For people to sit there and try to trash your name and stuff, come on now. They out with the trash now. And what's this, Sade? Best of Sade? Somebody it says, I still really, really love you. Love is stronger than pride. A lot of these people were so prideful, collective. You didn't do shit to them. They let little disagreements blow up to the point that they wanted you out here in the Ten of Swords. Betraying you. But you had to wake up. You had to wake up to what people really are and what they're about. King of Wands in reverse. This King of Wands is a mess. When I say he's a mess, he's a hot damn mess. This masculine, this king of wands in reverse, man, I wouldn't put shit past them. I ain't gonna hold you up. A king of wands in reverse, baby. Get far the fuck away. They'll sleep with anything, they'll do anything. They ain't healed. And it's like the sexual energy. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. Blocked emotions. Somebody in their emotions, they heart blocked when it came towards you. Intuitive, compassion, and sensitive. This person ain't care about your feelings. It was fuck your feelings. But you still can feel, baby. Don't never think you're weak because you shed a tear. Or you sensitive. As I look back, like as I heal my inner child, I sit back and see, I say, oh, people used to try to make me cry. And I never was a weak person. Always a fight. Always to defend myself. But when I get back and look at it, I say, oh, you did that shit on purpose. You wanted to see me cry. You got to go back and tell that young girl, that young boy, you okay, baby? You get what I'm saying? When you go back on this dark night, when you go through dark nights of the soul, when you going back to healing yourself, it'll make sense why people done you the way that they done you, because people seen your star when you were little. And people thought that they was going to come and bring that same energy into your life. No, you had to be woken up like this so you can see people, places, and things for who they truly are. These are cold ass people that don't have no feelings. If somebody tell you I ain't got no feelings, that's no. I need you to feel something. You got to feel something to let me know that you're still there. Your soul is still there. Your spirit is still intact. When a person say I ain't got no feelings, don't never let nobody make you cold. Don't never let nobody make you cold like that. And this king of wands is a cold ass person. They cold hearted. They don't care. I'm picking up people with setting you up, collective setting you up to set you back. God had to come in with this temperance energy and balance some things out to you. Pour into you. You see? Pouring into the cup. Look. Equal give and take. Your angels got you. These people wasn't pouring into you. You was giving love. They was pouring that shit out. And you start pouring into people. You see, as above, so below. You see that arrow on his shirt? They heard all the cries, all of the things that these people do. Your angels had to come down here and assist you. Angelic assistance. These people, it wasn't worth it going against you like that. They're gonna find out it wasn't worth it, because this how they wanted you. And you see, a lot of people could have literally said, like, they don't give a care if you die. You got to watch your words, baby. You got to watch them, especially when you're coming up against a favorable one, because the scale's going to always go in favor of the favorable ones. When you done the work, things going to always balance out for you. Don't never forget it. These people could have said like shit, could have tried to set you up. 10 swords in your back. Go and reflect over the last 10 years and see when your life came off balance. They left you out. Blood sucking. You had to get your courage back. Yes. Yeah. Indecisive, uncertainty, and doubt. People wanted you to doubt yourself, doubt who you are. You always got to balance them emotions, baby. Don't stay too long in your emotions. Feel it, let it flow through, and keep it moving. But people was trapping you. Somebody did something to your mind, wanted you to be indecisive, like you couldn't make certain decisions. This like they attacked your crown, your mental. And they about to really find out that this was not worth it. This was not the right thing to do. Yeah, High Priestess in reverse, babe. Their intuition is blocked. These was not real High Priestess. You coming out with Empress High Priestess energy. Your intuition is popping. Check your birth chart. High Priestess. So a fake High Priestess could have These people is not intuitive. You're a divine feminine, mysterious mysteries. Like somebody was trying to figure you out. Somebody could. I see a Torah. It's the Torah. It's like you balance between your dark and your light collective. Somebody was trying to figure you out. People could have been you overusing divination, getting readings, trying to get readings on you. Somebody had to come and lock your Akashic records. Yeah. Resilient, stand on course. They tried to knock you off course. If you was taking some type of classes or something collective, I heard with this 9 of Wands, your resilience. If you was taking some type of courses, keep going. I'm like I say, I don't mind trades, baby. I don't mind it. Do what's best for you. And if you ever need some business assistance, any type of anything, come back. I'm gonna start doing that too, because like I said, can't nobody box me in. You build off of your talents. You got this new beginning and you deserve it. And everybody sitting up here has so much to say. Everybody blue. All them throat chakras is on you. Then whoever was doing do they believe in magic? You are the magic. You are the creator. You a co-creator with the creator. Somebody tried to go put their hand in some shit that they ain't really know about. Okay, the magician, power, magic, ritual, manifestation. In reverse. You the true magician. You see? You see that wand right there? You see that wand right there? They tried to go do some things and it ain't work. Reverse. Because certain things like this, only you can activate certain things. When you called to do certain things and you know you're not going to use certain things for harm and you really using things to get in alignment, these are some of certain things as your guide's gonna guide you to your spiritual tools. Just like people go to work and they gotta have wrenches and screwdrivers. In the spiritual, when you go to work, trust me, the Most High and your guide's gonna give you all the tools and the resources that you need to get the job done. Somebody tried to go and play on something. Yeah. To put you in hermit mode, to put you in the dark. They did some dark work on you. They did some dark work. There's a difference when you're a light worker. Some of y'all are light workers. You bring people out of darkness. You're here to heal the world, heal the earth. Crystals ain't nothing but natural resources from the earth, natural minerals. Don't never let nobody try to play you, especially when you know you're on the good side of things. Yeah, hermit, retreat, meditation, and inner light. Didn't I say that? See, they was trying to put you. You could have been in hermit mode, and people thought that they tennis you. That's what it was. Look, you went into some type of hermit mode. Where is that? Well, y'all seen that Ten of Swords. You went into hermit mode because you was called to go into the hermit mode. They thought that they ended you. No, you was just in hermit mode. You can go in and out of hermit mode, baby. Yeah, they thought that you was retreating, you was in meditation, you was working on your inner self, you was working on the inner me, you was working on your inner me, and people made you their enemy while you was working on yourself. Because the work has to come from the inside, the enter me. You got to work on the inner you, and it's going to show outwardly. See, while you were working on yourself in hermit mode, trying to show people the light, which way to go, you still held the little light out there, like I'm in retreat, but I'm still, put the light out there so y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? And they thought that they spells or whatever that they was doing was working, and they started to see it wasn't worth it from working up against you. Yep, they ain't do nothing but burden themselves. Yeah, burdens, obligations, duty, Final push. They starting to see that it wasn't worth it. And you ain't carrying nobody else's baggage. Mm-mm. Everybody got to pay for their own carry on and their baggage and their luggage. They want you to carry everything and you can't fly. Them bags get the costing for my travelers. Them bags get the costing. The most shit you got, overweight. Some of them wanted you to be overweight. That was all their baggage. Them bags cost. Okay? No. You ain't paying for nobody else's bags. That load ain't yours, baby. I think some of y'all at the point like, shoot, backpack, carry on. Like I ain't even got time. This all I got. And I'm cool with it. And I'm gonna explore life without other people's baggage. You ain't what they say, catch flights instead of feelings. And you catch flights and you got the hell on. Yeah. Struggle, lack, and insecurity. Not people sitting up here with the same thing that they was projecting onto you. See, some of y'all don't ask for much. But that don't mean people should try to breadcrumb you. Just because you're a simple person. I feel like a lot of y'all don't live beyond your means. Some of y'all, when y'all went through these, y'all did it before. Some of y'all turned into minimalists. You know? You got rid of the things that you don't need. That's down to, if you're not, you need to close everything. You see, these people try to live beyond their means and they can't afford the things that they trying to keep on to. If you sure the hell ain't about to see me with no $30,000 purse. Like, I can't live in that. If somebody did gift me with a $50,000, $30,000 purse, we're gonna have a problem. Because I could have made how many businesses out of that? Don't bring me no purse. I can't live in that. You can tell a lot about a person. I don't care if I do get into my millionaire bag. I still won't spend it on that. And that's my decision. That don't make you get what I'm saying? No shade to nobody. But it's your priorities. There's nothing wrong with good things. You get what I'm saying? But these are the type of people that use material. A lot of people tried to shit on you. Collective, I'm just saying to tell you. They tried to shit on you with material. How they know you cared about that? Priorities, baby. You don't never live beyond your means. And you don't never be jealous of people or what they got. Because you don't know what they did to get it. Your failure, your success may look like failure to somebody else. Y'all on two different timelines. Y'all got two different testimonies. You've been tested in the midst of mourning. People was testing you in the midst of grief. What they say, you don't sing to a heavy heart. Your heart was heavy. You could have been going through grief. This how people knew when to get you at your lowest vulnerable points. And that's why these people gonna see it wasn't worth it. Because they went and tried to stump you out in the midst of you going through something. They got you. Somebody sneaked you. You could have been grieving the loss of a loved one, grieving the loss of finances, grieving the loss of a relationship, whatever you did. They picked that. And a lot of them put them obstacles in your way. They did that. You don't owe nobody nothing, collective. Not on this journey, baby. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Okay? It says choosing wisely. Reality and versus illusions. Somebody chose wrong with this 6 of Cups. You see? It could have been like a feminine that was talking stuff. And look, these cards, I'm getting familiar with them. I like them, though. I like it a lot. Look, it was a snake. And a snake in certain cultures mean different things. But it was a snake. You see, somebody went and chose the feminine. Her head right here could have been her head game. I don't know. Y'all like. Okay? What your mouth do? Your mouth do something different. You use your brain. You just don't give brain. Okay, somebody chose a persuasive energy. This is what I'm seeing too. Okay, you see how there's a head right there and there's a snake. Somebody chose the snake. They chose this. And look, you was given fruit. Look, you had fruit and stuff in your cup. Maybe that's all you had. You know, you planted seeds. You was watching things grow. They probably weren't growing long enough. But then somebody had a decision which cup to choose. They chose the snake. They put the snake first. They put old girl, old boy right here. They chose them. You get what I'm saying? They chose material. Look, your little two of cups weren't good enough. Your two of cups was natural. I feel like these two of cups right here was yours. Right here with the grapes and whatever this greenery was. They chose all them other damn cups, collective. Your cups weren't good enough. But your cups would have brought them wholeness, holistically. But they chose something else. They tried to look. They chose the devil. Capricorn energy. Some people chose addictions. Capricorn in the upright, that's like authority, certain things. Capricorn in the reverse, that's addictions and certain stuff like that. The shadow, the material, breaking the chains. You broke the chains. While they was talking about you, you was breaking chains. Everybody ain't praying to the same God. You see how you sitting up there? They was praying on your downfall. They wanted to keep you chained. They didn't want doors to open for you. But you broke through illusions. You broke the chains because you went against the grain. And you probably had to show your ass a couple times. Yep. And look, that's what I'm talking about, collective. And you coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. Abundance, generous, and comfortable. With the Ace of Cups, self-love, self-care, and heart opening. Your heart ain't cold. Now people gonna think you look cold-hearted because you're choosing yourself. But when you was giving them the cups, they was pouring that shit out. It wasn't good enough. What you had to offer wasn't good enough. You see, and you're the Queen of Pentacles. It's lonely at the top sometimes. And you deserve these pentacles. It was just look. Keep going, collector with the Chariot. That's what I'm talking about. You moving forward. These people could have been doing stuff to your vehicles, cars, and somebody could have been hating on your cars, all types of stuff. Y'all see. You're moving forward. The Chariot energy, that's like anything that help you move forward. Chariots. This is a Cinderella story, huh? Somebody thought you the help. Some of y'all turned that help title into a whole damn business. I'll be the help. You standing on business too, though. You know that this world runs off of what? Goods and service. You got a good product, you give good service, baby, you're gonna always be all right. Slow and steady ran the race. This world go off of goods and service. You don't never forget that. So don't never let nobody try to downplay you based off of what you do. It's not the title, it's the character of the person that hold it. And a whole lot of people hold titles, but they ain't got no character. They ain't got no integrity. They play their roles. But I feel like some of y'all doing business moves. Keep it going. Don't never let nobody down the help. If you go back into Cinderella's story, that was Cinderella's money that the evil stepmom was eating off of. That came from Cinderella's daddy. And your father, if you don't know your father, you got a father in the Most High. You got parents in the Most High, the mother and father. The Most High, mother and father. So yeah, forward movement, overcoming obstacles with the Chariots. They started to see that it wasn't worth it. They didn't stop nothing, they delayed it. Out here, what's this? Seven of Swords. Yeah, they had hidden agendas. People had hidden agendas how they was gonna stop your forward movement. So everybody that clicked up together, they're gonna see that it wasn't worth it. With all these hidden ass agendas. See, I said you gotta know your ops, collective. You gotta know who's the opportunist. Okay? What's the opportunity? And who's a op. These people created a whole operation to go against you and still failed. Humiliation rituals, death spells, betrayal, financial work with people to stop your finances, to break your spirit, to break your home, to break your stability, to break you. Broke friendships, relationships, partnerships. That was the hidden agenda. But it ain't hidden anymore. You see them for who they truly are. Keep being multitask with this Two of Cups. Multitask, flexibility, and priorities. See? Stay flexible. That pisses people off too, when you can do what you want. And it's not coming from an egotistic place. But you earned this era to do what you want. Yeah, and somebody disappointed, regret, glass half full, because they invested all in the wrong shit. For the last 6 years, somebody invested in the wrong thing. They was not healing themselves. You see, somebody could have betrayed you and didn't know if you knew. Somebody put somebody in this Six of Cup energy. You say he just sitting there looking at the water in his emotions while your dreams come true because you planning. You created a 6-year plan or something, and it's all coming through, and you about to go and see the world with this Hierophant out here. You see, you got the whole world in your hands. You got a whole plan. Then nobody couldn't keep you small. You got big ass energy. Everybody that came up against you. Big dreams, planning, the Hierophant, spiritual teacher, advice, and tradition. This was bad. They shouldn't have did this. Yep, Ace of Swords, new ideas, mental power, and clarity. You working on a new project, collector, keep going. Not with the Nine of Cups, contentment, gratitude, wish fulfillment. And you deserve it. You had to learn how to take up for yourself. You did it. Yep, hangman, patience, surrender. You had to stay still a little bit to see some things clearly. Yeah. What you say? I throw away 3 items, and yeah, sometimes, or if it can be still used, donate it, collective. Like if it's like certain things that can still be used, make sure you cleanse your energy off of it and donate it. Call your energy back off of them items. If anybody got items, over at Patreon, y'all. I'm getting Patreon together, but it's like items. You call your energy back off of any item that's in anybody home. You get what I'm saying? Certain things. Call your energy back. Donate it. Start a new beginning. Get rid of some things. Some of y'all been in the same homes for so long. That's a whole lot of memory. If you don't need it, let somebody else get it. Yeah. Reflecting, patience. Out here with this 7 of coins. And I said that. You're reflecting on something. Some of y'all reflecting on the hard work you done, how far you came. Stop letting people make you feel comfortable about accomplishing, being accomplished. Stop fearing success. A lot of people fear success. I'm just the type of person I feel like I'm not spending like I'm big on priorities now because you have to choose you. Reflect. With this seven of coins out here, somebody reflecting. You see, somebody looking at their pinnacle like, hmm. You just looking at it, and it's just the growing patiently. Yeah, the world, worldly success, achievement, and triumph. I ain't lying. Cause somebody wanted to keep you a secret, like keep you hidden. Some of y'all can have a sun. Check your moon sign. Some of y'all can have like a Leo moon. With the moon, the unknown, illusion, psychic awareness. Some of y'all can have like a Leo moon. Yeah, we done went through it. Yeah, home, security, stability, and ceremony with the four wands. Somebody greeting you, collective. I feel like y'all about to have some big things. I'm seeing travel. Yeah, because you had to put a depth to whatever this was, collective. You see that? Some of y'all really about to go and see different places and different countries and stuff. And you're going to be welcomed as this spiritual person. But you had to put an end to this. It says change, transformation, threshold. You had to embrace this change. You can embrace change, but you don't have to accept change when it comes to people breadcrumbing you. See, somebody got used to you not asking for much, or just thought you had it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. But yeah, I feel somebody feeling though, whatever this betrayal was that they grouped up with these people to do, it wasn't worth it. Smearing your name, they're gonna excuse me, shortly find out that it wasn't worth it to go against you like this. Watch who you call family. Watch who you call friends. Because ain't no fan of friend. Watch who you do business with, partner with, work for, everything. You cut your spiritual light bulb on. You ask God for every opportunity. You ask your ancestors, the God, you got to be a gatekeeper of your life. Because you can't give everybody access to what you building and the things that you're doing. So yeah, you're right. You do gatekeep your own life. You gatekeep your life, not other people gatekeeping your life. You hold the keys. You can deny access or you can give people access. You are the gatekeeper of your life. Because if you don't have no locks out there, people will come in, and come and go as they please. And you will be drained. So you do gatekeep your life. You don't let nobody else gatekeep it to tell you how far you can go. And sometimes you got to change the locks when people get too familiar. Change the locks. Because somebody tried to play gatekeeper when it comes to if you was going to be abundant or not. Let me come out. Let me get some more of this. We're going to go into these betrayals. Okay. They wanted to block your path with the pathway in reverse. It's something 35. Somebody could be 35. I feel like your pathway was opened at 35 and somebody did something to try to block it. That's why I'm big on double up. When it comes to double digit birthdays, like 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, them are double digit numbers. You could have came through some type of awakening at your 33 master number. 33. By 35, you had a 2-year something. Somebody seen something and they went into action to block your path. But they didn't know that you already was in your north node. This is why these people looking stupid, because you already was in your north node because you done the work. You got crowned at 33. If somebody 35 or you in your 30s, your crown was given to you at 33. You been did the work. And they gonna find out because they tried to block your path. You see, you been trying. Somebody could have went through some type of grief with these butterflies out there. Your path been clear. Somebody sat in the background and tried to put obstacles in your way, and they shouldn't have did that. Yeah, courthouse. Somebody could have did something legally with a courthouse, with an institution to block your path. This group of people could have worked with a coven. They thought they was they convert narcissists. Somebody could have did something in the midst of COVID to you to block your path. Somebody could have filed some type of papers with a courthouse. Yeah, a mature man. You got a mature man out here. This is something about something significant about you traveling, because I keep seeing globe. I keep seeing this world globe. Yeah, they wanted to block your bag, your bag. Okay, look, I said path, but it came out as bag. They wanted to block your bag. So this was something about your finances. They didn't want you to be that queen, that emperor, empress energy, that queen of coins. Yeah, but the great fortune, look, it's a mature man that's looking at these people. Okay, you the golden child. Some of y'all in y'all golden era. Great fortune. I'm big on gold jewelry. I just kind of got comfortable with silver, but I always liked it gold. You probably need to go get you a new gold piece to protect you some type of way. Put some thought into your protective jewelry. What they say, silver reflect or deflect or something like that. It's something the difference. It's something when it comes to silver, gold, and copper. I want to say silver reflect, gold, something. I gotta go. I gotta, get my stuff back popping. I forgot, but it's something about your gold. Yeah, adjudication. Look, like somebody could literally be getting, like, you're gonna have to be in court with somebody. It could be a couple involved, two people involved. The judge already know they lying. You see how he looking at them like, look, I already know you bullshit, you full of shit. This whole court turned into a circuit court, family court, probate court. Okay. Okay, this judge is very conscious. You see, he got that purple on. He know they lying. He know they lying. You see them two lions in the back. He know these people lying. They prideful. Some of y'all a Leo can be that King of Wands in reverse. A fire sign. You see them two lions in the back. They ain't do the work. It's a Leo and a horse. Yeah, it's a lion and a horse back here. It's something that's gonna adjudication. This great fortune, somebody who stole something from you, spiritual, whatever this is. They thought something was illusion, like it's just in the spiritual. No, they stole something tangible because you built this, and you taking these people to court. Like they know what it is. The judge already know what it is. Your attorney already know what it is. They got to give back all that great fortune that they built. Suckers do sucker shit, and they thought you was a lick. They thought you was sweet, baby. This mature man see it for what it is. If somebody found something in a court, they know they lying. Justice. They know they lying. This whole community that wanted to take your gifts. You was a gift to them, and they treated you like shit. You see? You was a gift to this community. And they mishandled you. You could build your own community. You know what a community is? You have to have a church, a school, a bank. Some of y'all gonna be in a situation you're gonna build your own community. And you guard your gates. Because that's what it's coming to. Yeah, because you on this journey. That was a hood. Because they was hiding shit. A hood and a community is two different things. Somebody could have tried to hoodwink you through spell work. We embrace the hood, but we build community. And you can't build with anybody. Because that will be a demolition to your foundation. We all know we ain't knocking nothing. But now some of us trying to build community. So hoods off. Like we ain't gotta sit and be, you can't build with a hood. A hood had shit. A hoodie had shit. You ain't got nothing to hide, baby. When you walk like that, it's hard for people to try to humiliate you when you ain't got shit to hide. When you walk in your truth, it's hard for people to put humiliation rituals on you. You ain't sucking and fucking everything to the point where you gotta be walking out with the walk of shame. Do they see me? But that's who people chose. And they blew their cover. And you sitting up here, look, unexpected money and hidden wealth. They was trying to hide your wealth. And somebody could have been hiding something overseas. You see? They was putting an anchor in whatever that you were doing. Okay? Unexpected money, hidden sudden wealth. And somebody could have been trying to hide some type of wealth from you. Your gifts. See, your gifts is what was building the wealth. Everybody would have been wealthy because you're gifted. Somebody took the wrong gamble when they gambled with your life. They took the wrong bet when they betted against you. But you self-investment. You invested in yourself. And you about to have a hell of a payout. Yeah, message of concern. Now people getting messages of concern. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, some people getting message of concern. Yeah, about a fake lover in reverse. The lover in reverse, that two-faced energy coming out. We on a whole different deck. Same story. Somebody was two-faced. It's people that don't want to let your energy go, collective. Just because certain people still got their eye on you, still want to wish you the worst. Yeah, you held in high honor marriage. High honor marriage. Yeah, a main male in despair because he losing everything, and because he put his money on this false feminine. It was trying to make it seem like you was a false person, but this person was a false person. Somebody was projecting all their bullshit onto you. Now people losing their job. I don't feel as though it wasn't worth it because they wanted to gamble with you. Somebody could have had somebody in a false marriage. Somebody could have lied about something. Yeah, toil and labor. Thief. Look, they wanted you in poverty. You see? Wanted to Cinderella work your butt off. And you got certain wealth. And these people could have stole it. Stole your peace. Tried to steal your happiness. And thought the shit was funny. Now we're going to see who's sitting up here in poverty. Because it's not you. Somebody thought you was bait. You see how you got the fishing rods or whatever this is? Yeah, you got the rat out here with a black cat. Yeah, they thought you was bait. So my name could be Fisher. Mature woman in reverse. Immature as hell. Somebody ex lover or lover was immature as hell. Had a whole lot of shit to talk about. Yeah, something significant about a child, privileged lady, coughing, and was doing death spells. Some of y'all people was doing death spells on your children and on you. Coughing, privileged lady, non-masculine sitting up there in his thoughts. Because whoever this person is, they see them for who the hell they are. Somebody didn't want you to be a privileged lady. You are supposed to be in this something significant about a child. You've been you supposed to have something as a child. When you grow into this as a woman, you supposed to be this privileged woman. Somebody could have left you something, but somebody wanted you to die. That's what I'm saying. Now somebody sitting up here in their thoughts is a masculine sitting up here in their thoughts because the picture that somebody painted of you was not you. Yeah, somebody in their thoughts about this collective. A mature, wealthy man. Somebody could have said that they was the main female or tried to get rid of a main female with this false person right here. Yes, somebody blocked some type of message, a message of love. It could have came in through the mail, through a phone, email. Y'all know this an old clip of that. But you get what I'm saying? That message could have came in different forms of communication. These people blocked it. And they about to see that something was not worth it. It wasn't. Yeah, concern. Some of y'all moving out of the country and you protected. Because why should you stay somewhere that you don't feel safe? I don't think these people should have did that. Distant horizon. You traveling, baby. And you're changing your occupation. You see? Change. With distant horizon, you see the boat and the different flags. Some of y'all moving out of the country that you're in. Yeah. Official person and expectation. Some officials could be losing their job. You see? In reverse. Expectation. Everybody sitting up there, they know it's just a matter of time before that tower comes. This feminine energy came out in the last deck as the Empress in reverse. Is a feminine energy that know is a matter of time. They keep looking out the window. They know it's a matter of time before they get that knock at the door. Something significant about a courtship in your occupation in a house. House stability. Yeah, bad health. Somebody could be in bad health. People was trying to put you in bad health. You'll be surprised how dirty these people was. Yeah, look, family room. Last card, imprisonment. Somebody can be going to spiritual jail or jail for real. Because there's a little rat right there telling all the tea on how they got their cheese. And some of y'all can just be intuitive. You sending mice towards their ass to get the tea. And the last card was 29. Somebody could have did something when they was 29. Somebody could be 29. But the last card in this deck was imprisonment. Was it worth it? Was it worth your freedom? Was it worth your peace? Was it worth destroying other people's life? I don't think so. I don't think it was worth the collective. In my opinion, in conclusion, I don't feel like it was worth it. They would have got further, just stand out the way. Let me get y'all some signs. How long we been up here? Goodness, that went fast. You need to focus on your 10th house, responsibility, success, becoming a person of power and status. 10th house. You need to work on your 10th house, collective. See what sign fall in your 10th house. Okay, your destiny, where you're going, your career. Okay, it's you to focus on you. Get you a 5-year plan, 10-year plan, 2-year plan, 1-year plan. Just plan. Make a plan for yourself so won't nobody else trying to give you a plan that you may not like. You get the pen, you control the narrative to your story. His story, her story, our story, the truth. Okay? It's your story. You control the narrative. Respect the writer. And you people try to write you out of your own story. It was already written. Okay? Work on your 10th house, love. Your career, your destiny, your 10th and your 11th house. For humanity's sakes, your hope and your wishes, do it for the future. Yeah, freedom, association, your circle of friends. Like I say, be very careful who you call your friends. Because if a friend sat and knew that harm was being towards you, that was never a friend. Quit giving people titles that they don't deserve. It takes me a lot to call people my friend now. You could be an associate, and not even that. You might just be a cool ass person. But know the difference when it comes to calling people your friend. I feel as though you ask the Most High to remove the foes. A foe, FOE, enemy. People that do sneaky shit behind your back. Okay? So in this season, be careful who you embrace. You see? You ask the Most High, just like you ask the Most High when it comes to marriage, is this my person? You ask the Most High, is this my friend? Because friends can break your heart too. Especially if they got jealousy and envy in their heart. And everybody you work with ain't your friend. Your destiny, where you're going, your career, freedom, your circle of friends. Everybody that you work with, if y'all are still in jobs, everybody is not your friend. They're your co-workers. Because if it come down to it, girl, people gonna say they damn self. That's why I ain't got no problem with working. But baby, you best to believe I'm still building for me and mine. So 11th house, you got, balance. You got 10th house, 11th house. Okay, it says balance, cooperation, your partners, relationships. Get a fair deal. So I'm picking up some negotiation. You can be real friends do real shit. And some of these they wasn't real. They was fake as hell. Because real friends do real shit. Real friends gonna stand with you. And then at the end, if you was wrong, I'm gonna tell you that you was wrong. And you're gonna let it marinate, and I hope they do the same for me. You know what I'm saying? When I do decide to open that door back up. But everybody got to go through a spiritual background check before I let anybody in my life. Because I used to be that. Didn't have good enough boundaries. I just seen people outside and really wasn't tapping into my gifts to see they inside. I look beyond the shade. Look beyond all the things people done. Give people chances after chances after chances. And you sitting up there with a broken heart. But no. You got to be a gatekeeper of your peace. And maybe it's some friendships that you probably had to put on ice or certain thing collective. What's meant to be, just far as certain things, if it's meant to be, it will be. But you don't force nothing. You don't force yourself into people's life. When people lock you out, maybe they let it be. But you don't force to be friends with nobody. You don't force family, friends, nothing. You don't force it. If it don't flow naturally, if it don't flow, you gotta let it go. Because you ain't into forcing. Libra, look at y'all. Check your Libra placements. A Libra can fall in one of your houses. 10th, 11th, or 7th house. Okay, so check your houses. It says relationships, the beauty of, do it with your partner, Libra. Decisions about, cooperation to perfect, resulting from the fairness shown by Libra. So if people throwing you off balance, baby, you got to stay balanced in this season. When it comes to your career, your circle of friends, and your partnerships, whatever way that partnerships can come in the form of people your partner with, your career, or love, or whatever this is. Okay, if it throw you off balance, it ain't in alignment with you. You don't never decrease who you are. You never dim down who you are. So we got Libra energy out here. Let's see what else we got. It's all about balance. You got your first house, who you are, your desires, your action. It says the way you project yourself. Do it your own way. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people could have came up against you because of your flexibility, because of your freedom, because of you knowing what you're supposed to be doing in life. When people still scrambling about who they are, where they should be, how they should do it, when people is confused in their head and you got a plan, that can bring jealousy. And people can have more than you. But when you got a sense of who you are, where you are, and what you're supposed to be doing, you move different. And some of y'all had to just move out of people's way, especially when people make you a problem, when you try to get them solutions. Sometimes people love to sit in that, but the solution comes from you, and they didn't embrace it. But soon as somebody else say it, they jump on it. That shows you when people do that, when you saying stuff, and you could just test. You could tell when you get around people, you could tell them something. They don't embrace it because it comes for you, but let the next person say it, and they act like that's the first time they heard it. But they block out, they asking God, send me the answer. You the answer. They couldn't embrace it because it's you. But let the next person come and tell them. They embrace it. Them ain't your type of people. Because when your voice comes to be irritating to someone, if people tune their face up when they hear your voice or hear your name, what is you so agitated for? You disturbing somebody's demons. So you don't never force nobody to see certain things the way you see it. And I know a lot of us been through that. You could be telling people like, I'm trying to tell you, but they look at you, oh, you know it all. You think you this, you think you that. But you was the solution to the problem. So when people start to give you that energy, stop diagnosing, stop giving them solutions. Let them stay with their problems. Because it's either in these seasons you're getting tested. Are you the problem? Or are you the prevention? Some of y'all was the prevention. You seen shit coming a million, like you seen it a mile away. You was trying to prevent certain things, and you started to take action. And sometimes you got to stop putting yourself out there for people, because when you see it, they will not do it for you, baby. When you do it for, I ain't tell you to do it. You ain't tell them not to either. Boundaries. Cancer and Libra. Okay. Intuition to protect. Attitudes from the past, resulting from the history of a Cancer. So a Cancer, you can have a Cancer that's not in the upright in your energy, or a Libra that's not balancing your energy. Take what resonates, leave it down. Okay? But you don't feed that crab in the bucket mentality. Some of y'all that's, oh, with my crab eaters, slow it down, baby. Detox a little. I'm not telling nobody. I'm not here to tell people what to eat. But crab and certain stuff is bottom feeders. And when you step into spiritual stuff, you are what you eat. We ain't perfect. But I pull back. My appetite is different. It's certain things like I don't even care for to eat anymore. And I ain't never said I was a slim. I'm a thickum. I never said I was, I had it all together. But I know the more I'm conscious, the more I come awaken into who I am, what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't eat certain stuff. I've never been like a seafood eater. I used to eat like shrimp fried rice. I'm a big rice eater. I say that must be my Asiatic side somewhere. Okay. But I love rice. I've always been like that. I love rice. You know what I'm saying? But I try not to go like eat so much, certain stuff. And some of y'all could have been overdoing it with the crab burrows. Just detox a little, collective. Like me, I got to the point I go through a little cleanse on the weekends. I don't eat on the weekends. It's been hard, but I'm trying. Small steps add up. I give my body a rest. If I do, I eat once a day. You know, because now your body gotta catch up. And some of y'all know, like it's like you will be like I had guilt when I eat the wrong thing. Like I know I shouldn't have ate that. You know what I'm saying? I done pulled away from candy. I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's all with you. Your self love, your self care is gonna offend people. When you let certain things go, you're gonna see who go with them. Cause some of y'all was only bonding with people off of habits. Certain people only wanted to be your friend because y'all party together. That's your smoking buddy, your drinking buddy, your fucking buddy. I don't know. But when you do things different, you change. Embrace your change. So this cancer and use your intuition, collective. All right. I don't think it was worth it. Whatever this betrayal was, I just don't feel like it was worth it. It wasn't worth losing you. People starting to see that certain things wasn't worth losing you as a friend, partner, jobs. People starting to see you brought value. They made you a liability and you was an asset. But you don't force you don't force your light into people's darkness. If they don't want to shine with you, because I'm like this. If I can't build with you, I ain't chilling with you. And I'm at the point in my life I'm building. And it's gonna be real hard for people to bring a demolition to what I'm building. When I didn't have no boundaries and I was trying to build with everybody, that's why my first foundation that I was building, so far as businesses and certain stuff, you have to build on a strong foundation with like-minded people. And you don't give everybody access to the things that you're building. So yeah, you do be the gatekeeper of your life. Let's see how many fucks we got to give. Excuse me, y'all. I try to keep it cute. But sometimes you just have to tell people, fuck off. Because people take your kindness for weakness when you were standing nice. But I still say certain things nice. But not in a stupid way. Because you can say what you want to say. It's just how you say it. Let's see. I'm going to take them. That's it. TT. Someone name can start with a T. Double on a T. C. Someone name can be named TC. These letters is significant. We're going to pull some more letters. Oh, we got one more. H. THC. Look at y'all. Who's smoking? But we're going to take it what? THC. My smokers. Calm down. Hey, I can't talk. I used to. I ain't against certain things. You get what I'm saying? But, don't be so much in that. Come down off them clouds. All right? Healthy. Health is balance. THC. Okay? T. Somebody could be in the dispensary business. Okay, I done tried to switch to CBD. I'm trying. Okay, so yeah. I feel like some of y'all was just smoking with people. Like certain stuff, watch who you smoking with. When you got this betrayal energy out here, you will know when God telling you to stop something. That's why I said when it comes to addictions and stuff, that's on you. You know, that's on you. You can't force nobody to do nothing. I don't believe in forcing people to do stuff that they don't want to do. When it's time for you to do something, you know, okay? But you limited on fucks to give, collective. You only got 3 left. So choose, use them wisely, okay? Someone could be 31, 35, and 19. 1935 can be significant. 1931 can be significant. Take what resonate and leave what don't. But that's what I got for you guys, all right? Remember, I'm going to let y'all go. Collective, remember, take what resonate, leave what don't. Don't try to make nothing fit into your space that don't, okay? The things that you can change, walk towards change. The things that you can't, ask for serenity. All righty. And I hope everybody leave here better than you came. If you was in the clouds and you was scared to come down, I hope I can catch you next time. But I'm going to cleanse my energy and I'm going to get back with y'all in a few. Peace.